What makes an excellent budget excellent? Budgeting is not about money, it's about priorities, and a city budget is also about the process of deciding what we can afford to do and communicating it. Most citizens really care about the city, and we public servants care deeply about doing the most good we can. After all, when our citizens and businesses thrive, the city's budget improves. We serve nearly 100,000 residents, but very few of them are interested in actually reading our annual budget. It's up to us to go above and beyond, to go more than halfway across the bridge to communicate well. Well, we've been rewarded for our efforts. GFOA, the National Authority on Government Accounting Compliance and Best Practices, has acknowledged us for trying and succeeding. Finance department staff have worked up to this for years. 2 of our finance team members bring 12 and 20 years of city finance experience, respectively. I'd like you to meet them and recognize their efforts. But first, I'd like you to hear directly from GFOA's Executive Director, Chris Morrow, who's headquartered in Chicago.
Thanks, Steve, and congratulations to you and your city finance team for receiving the Government Finance Officers Association's Distinguished Budget Presentation Award. The purpose of this award program is to recognize governments that prepare comprehensive and understandable budget documents, which in the end promote transparency and improve trust in government. To earn this award, the City of Yakima met demanding program criteria. Such a record reflects the professionalism, commitment, and dedication of your finance team. This is the first time that the City of Yakima has won this award. There are not any weaknesses in the document, which is unusual for a first-time recipient. Nice job. The City of Yakima joins a select group of about 1,600 award winners in the United States and Canada, and that is out of 88,000 units of local government. The Yakima community should be proud of this distinct honor, and we hope that you will serve as an example for other local governments to strive for the same high standards in their own budget documents. So it is my privilege, on behalf of the Government Finance Officers Association, to present to the City of Yakima the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award. Congratulations.
The city's reputation is important. It could be why businesses or homeowners choose to move to Yakima. The finance department's reputation is important too. As a profession, accountants are generally known for honesty, attention to detail, and being trustworthy. In addition to that, public servants genuinely want citizens to get the most value for their tax dollars. Accountants don't fight crime, put out fires, mow parks, treat wastewater, drive buses, fill potholes, or dozens of other very important city services. We balance the checkbook, prepare for the auditors, and do the accounting for 75 different restricted funds. And we work with everyone to create the city budget. We need to be the communications bridge between citizens, city council members, and all the different job types who work at the city. And then we put it all into numbers in order to achieve the GFOA award. It takes a team. Actually, creating a balanced budget across over 70 departments requires people good at accounting, as well as talking to people in every department of the city.
It takes a team to create our budget every year. It actually takes a team to manage a whole city year-round, and the budget is where it all starts. First, we forecast revenue. There are over 50 different kinds of taxes, fees, and charges that we have to consider before we even start the budget. Just like your budget at home, a city has to have a plan to stay within its income. We start forecasting revenue every January for the current year and also for the following year, because we know we're going to have to project the city's income. Property tax and sales tax are the biggest revenues, but there's a lot more like building permit fees, utility taxes, water and sanitation fees. We also have to forecast expenses. For some city services like police and fire, personnel costs are the service. For others, like wastewater treatment, we have to plan on supplies and chemicals, the repair and maintenance of all the pipes in the ground, and planning for the replacement of every piece of an extensive treatment plant. When you think about the airport, transit, the clean water, and safe streets, running a city is complicated, and it takes a few years to get to know every program and every expense line.
Once the accounting team has the revenue and expense forecasts all figured out, and they've worked with every department and the city council to get it budgeted, someone has to create the budget book. Last year's budget was nearly 500 pages. The problem is more than just having over 70 different funds that comply with all the government accounting rules. It has to be useful. Our department managers use the budget as a guide to deliver every service the city has to provide. Citizens who live in Yakima may want to know where their tax dollars are going. A 500-page budget document can begin to be a little hard to find the answer to any one question. So while the accountants use one system to do the accounting, we also have some complicated software that links to the accounting system and creates a budget book that has things like charts, graphs, and tables to make things more interesting and to compare to prior years so we can see what's different this year. We really do try and make our budget interesting, educational, and slightly entertaining. Everything from the table of contents and the summary budget message to all the department pages is designed to help city staff and inform citizens.
Hi, my name is Dan Lagarde and I'm the Finance Director for the City of Kennewick. I'm also a board member for the Washington Finance Officers Association. I wanted to take this opportunity to congratulate Steve and his entire team, as well as the entire City of Yakima, on receiving GFOA's Distinguished Budget Presentation Award for your 2020 budget document. Here at Kennewick, we've participated in this program for a number of years, so we're really excited to have Yakima join the club. We also know how much hard work and effort it takes to receive this recognition, and it's an accomplishment you should be very proud of. Transparency and accountability are important to all of us in local government, and again, recognition like this demonstrates your commitment to those values within your organization. It also builds a tremendous amount of confidence from the public. So again, congratulations on your award, and I hope it's the first of many.
As you heard from our staff, making the incremental improvements it takes to get a budget up to award level takes time and it takes commitment from staff. Yakima is privileged to have a knowledgeable and experienced finance team. We've been working on our 2021 budget already. We started forecasting next year's revenue back in January, and we monitor the expenses in all departments this year to help us plan next year. In city government, we have to prepare for a lot of contingencies: natural disasters, economic downturns, and pandemics. And a city's budget is a key element, not just managing one year at a time, but planning for the future. Yakima's fiscal sustainability relies on a lot of people. Virtually every department of the city contributes to the process. City Council provides policy guidance and oversight, and City Manager coordinates the leadership needed citywide. We're pleased to announce that our 2020 budget reached award level standards, and since it's only good for 1 year, we'll need to work to stay there. But we're better than that. We'll keep improving a little each year. We're committed to making Yakima an increasingly well-managed city.